Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel ERD Stitches. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for your likes, for your comments, and those that are stopping by to my channel for the first time, please subscribe to support my channel. And don't forget to click that notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So today in our tutorial, we are going to learn how to make this beautiful handkerchief, overlap handkerchief gown. It's actually going to be a 2-in-1 tutorial because I'm going to teach you how I achieve this overlap half length and also how to cut this handkerchief at the back. So let's go to the cutting table. Okay, this is for the handkerchief now that we're going to do. The fabrics I'm using is the length of this fabric is 60 inches, so I folded it into 2. So what I'm having here now is 30 inches this way. So now I'm going to fold it into 4. That means this one now is this 30 inches is for one side of the handkerchief, maybe my side or my front. You choose where you want to be longer. But me, I would like my front and back to be longer than my 2 sides. So this 30 inches now is inclusive my radius. By the time I remove my radius, whatever that remains is what I use for my side. So what I will do now is I will fold it into 4 this way now, into 4. I'm doing the 4 foldings now. So I've folded it into 4 now. So my 4 folding now, this way, I've already hemmed the dress. But this way is giving me 36 inches. This inclusive my radius. So now I'm going to measure my radius. The waist I'm working with is 40. 40 inches divided by 6.28. We already know that we use 6.28 to determine our radius. So when I divided it with 6.28, it gave me 6.3. So now I'm going to measure the 6.3 at this pointed area here, because you know it's like a full circle we are cutting. So I'm going to measure 6.3 here now, round. So 6.3, 6.3, 6.3. So I'm trying to connect the points together. So this is my radius. Now I'm going to cut it, but I'm not cutting from this line. I will cut from 1/2 inch in. That will serve as my seam allowance. So I'm going to cut from somewhere here now. I'm leaving 1/2 inch all around. This one is serving as my joining allowance. If I cut from that exact line, it will be wider, than it will be more than my waist. So by the time I use this to join, I'll fall back to this. So this is it now. By the time we open it, it will give us our handkerchief. This is it. I hope you are seeing it. So this is the handkerchief now. So the next thing we are going to do now is to sew it. Okay, now I will notch here and also here to determine where is my front and where is my back. So I'll just give it a notch here. Then I will now open it up. Hi everyone, thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching my videos, thank you for your comment. This is ERD Stitches again. Today we are going to take another tutorial, and this is going to be on how to achieve a handkerchief dress. The top of it will be a wrap top. And this is the fabrics we are going to use for the training, for the tutorial. I've already wrote down some of my measurement here. I have 2 inches for my zipper allowance. Then I've also ruled my bust point. I'm drafting the back first. My bust point is 11 inches and the half length I'm using is 18 inches plus 1, that's 19 inches. So now I'm going to input the body measurements. So the bust I'm working with is what I use my bust measurement to get my fold. My bust measurement is 42 while my waist is 40. So 42 divided by 4 is 10 and a half. I added 2 inches allowance for seam allowance and ease allowance. That makes it 12 and a half. That is what I used to determine this fold. So now I'm going to input my 12 and a half here now. This is my 12 and a half. Then the waist I'm working with is 40 divided by 4 is 10 plus 2 inches, that's 12. So this is my 12 here. So I'm cross-checking 12 and a half. So now the neck width I'm using is 4 inches for the neck width here. And the neck depth I'm using is 1 inch. So it's 4 by 1. So from this one, I'll curve it towards this way. I hope you see what I'm doing. So from here, I'll measure my half of my shoulder, which is 8 and a half. So from there, I'll come down by 1 inch for the slope, for my shoulder slope. From this 1 inch, I'll get my armhole of 8 inches. 8 inches here. So now I will connect together. Then I'll get the mid of these 8 inches, which is 4. So from there now give my armhole a curve. Sorry, the fabrics is chiffon, so it starts to be dancing up and down. So now this my slope here, I'll connect it to the width, the neck width, this way. I hope the chalk is showing. So this is it. So now I'm going to cut this out now. Then we will use this to drive the back. Sorry, I did not connect the line here, but it's almost the same thing. It's a chiffon fabric, so you have to be careful when you are using it. So this is for the back. Now I'm going to use this back now to draft the front. So this our zipper allowance here, I have to cut it open because it's on fold. So to get your dart is your nipple to nipple divide by 2. So the nipple to nipple I'm using is 9 inches. When I divide it by 2 to give me 4.5. So I have to have 1/2 inch to each for sewing allowance. That I will fold in to sew the dart. That will give me 5. So from this my zipper allowance line here, I will get the 5 inches here this way. This is my 5 inches. That is my dart. So in these 5 inches now, I will go in on both sides by 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. That is the dart leg. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. So what I will do now is I will cut on my dart leg this way and also cut on this dart leg this way. Then on my dart, I will fold it this way and I will notch on it. So this is it for the dart. Then the back, if you want your back to relax very well, at this your zip to relax very well, at this zipper allowance, you will go in by 1/2 inch also. You go in by 1/2 inch here. And now slant it this way, like maybe like 1 inch above your bust point line. Connect it this way. That will be your new zipper allowance now. This is my new zipper allowance line. So here also I will remove 1/2 inch from my former zipper allowance. I'm removing 1/2 inch. I will also slant it this way. I will also slant it this way to cut it out. So now I'm going to cut out the one I removed from this side. Now I'm going to cut it out. So this will help our zip to relax at the back. Okay, this is the folded side of the fabric. I folded it into 2, and from this is the back that I just cut now, and from this back to here I have 5.5 inches folded. See, I put here. You can make it 5 inches or even 6 inches. I'm using 5.5 here. So the same 5.5 is what I'm using here also, 5.5. So this is the overlap. Now I'm going to cut this out, but before I cut this out, I have to decide where I want my opening to get to. So what I will do now, this is my neckline of the back. I will follow that neckline, then I will now decide whether I want it to stop at my bust point line, or I want it to get to my waist this way. So it's you that will make the choice where you want it to stop. So this one now is getting to my waist. I will cut it down to my waist here. So what I will do now is, so at this my waist line here on this folded place, now go up by 1 inch here. I'll go up by 1 inch. So I will connect it. I will put my ruler from this my neck width here this way. So what I will do now, this front I will fold it this way, a little this way. Then I'll put my ruler this way and connect it to this my 1 inch I went up with this way. I don't know whether you are seeing this chalk, but just follow my hand. So to this my neck width now, to this my neck width. If you want it to be curvy, yeah, you can also use the curved side of the ruler this way and make it. So now I've connected it with a straight line to this my neck width here. I'm going to cut it out now. So I'll cut from here to this side. So now I'm cutting now this way. I'm tracing the back. You can use tape to do it, or you leave it there and cut it. So this is what we have for the back, and now this is for the front. Let's see side by side this way. And this is for the front. This is the wrap. So the next thing we are going to do now, we'll use it to cut the lining, because I'm going to line it. Okay, now I'm going to, this is the right side, this is my lining. Right side is facing the lining. So I'm going to take it to the side, arrange it, and sew with 1/2 inch from this way to here. Then I will also do same to the back. I put the back this way, and also my lining facing my right side. I will sew the neckline with 1/2 inch also. So after that, we will notch. Okay, I'm done sewing my lining to my fabrics. So I'm going to notch it now. I'll notch it this way. You have to be careful when you are doing this, so that you will not cut through your thread. So I will do same to all. When I'm done notching, the next thing I will do is to top stitch. So I will show you how to top stitch this now. So I'm going to take it to my sewing machine now. This my allowance here. I will push it to my lining side this way and sew on top of it. I will do same to all. Okay, I'm done top stitching both the front and the back. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I have to still turn it right side facing the lining this way. Then I will join the sides. I will also do same to this. I'll turn it to right side facing the lining. So I'm going to join the two sides. I'll join this side and also join this side. Okay, I'm done turning the sides. You can see it. I'm done turning the sides. So now I'm going to insert my dart at the back pattern, at the back of this pattern. Then we'll continue. Okay, I'm done inserting the dart. This is the dart now. So the next thing I'm going to put now is my zip. I'm going to insert my zipper. Okay, I'm done sewing the darts in both the front and the back. So now I've laid it on each other. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to top stitch it this way for the front. Then once I'm done top stitching, I will now join the shoulder. I'll put the back on it this way. Now get the two shoulders together, and I'll flip this way, arrange it very well, and sew with my seam allowance. I will do the same thing on this one. So I'm done joining the shoulder. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to shape it using this seam allowance we added when we were drafting. I added 1 inch for seam allowance. So I will just use it to shape the two sides. So I'm done joining the two sides. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to join this half length to the down part of the dress. I have to turn it to the right side. So what I will do now is, this is the down part of the dress. This is the down part of the dress. This is my center front. So I'm going to notch this my center front here now. Then I'll make sure that this my center front and this one are aligned together. Then I'll turn it to the wrong side this way and sew. So I'm done joining the down to. So what I'm going to do now is to fix the zipper using the zipper allowance to fix it now. So this is the finished work of our overlapped handkerchief gown. I'm done fixing the zip. This is the zip. And also attach the sleeve. Actually, the tutorial for the sleeve is not part of this tutorial. So the tutorial for how to achieve this bishop sleeve with ruffle cuff will be posted in my YouTube channel, ERD Stitching. So if you want to learn how to achieve it, you will see it in my YouTube channel. So this is it. See how the gown is. See the overlock and also the handkerchief. It's very beautiful. You can give it a try. Thank you for watching till the end of this tutorial. Thank you for subscribing. For those that have not subscribed, please try to hit that subscribe button to support me. So have a lovely day. We'll meet in the next tutorial. Bye.